Okay, for this tutorial, I'm going to do something a little bit different from the written tutorial. I've set up my instrument track, and I'm just going to name it up here. Double click on it, I'm just going to call it voice. And notice that I've selected vocals, and if this window is not shown again, once you hit the I, it will show up, or if you double click on the track, it will show up. So in this case, I'm selecting vocals, no effects. It's usually better to record without effects because you can add them later and hear what you sound like. But if you want to hear what your effect's going to sound like when you're recording, select it. Now, what I've done for my input source, I'm actually using my DigiDesign MBox 2, which is an audio interface. And if you'll notice that even though I have monitor on, okay, so I'm going to hear it in my monitor, I can't adjust the recording level because you actually do that via the MBox with the knobs on the MBox. So Apple program knows this, so I can't, the recording level's grayed out, can't do anything about that. Down here you'll see, once I start recording, you'll see that start to take place. And I'm going to go up to control and make sure my metronome's on if I want to hear a click, and my count in is happening if I want to hear a count in before I start recording. So I've set the track up. You can see that up here I'm starting to get my input from my microphone. You're not going to hear it again because I don't have any speakers out here. But there's my input. Now I can adjust this on the MBox with the knobs. Notice how it's going down a little bit. Then if I push it up, so that I'm getting a hottest possible signal without clipping. You don't want to clip into the red. See how this clipped into the red? Once you do that, you're actually recording distortion, and it will record it, so it's not good. So you can see that it went down and up into the red down here as well. So once this hits red, bad, you've recorded distortion. You're going to have to go through and make sure you either lower your track volume. So very simple. I just click here. I'll have 4 counting clicks, and then testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Now, interesting. Again, I overwrote it. You can see that I clipped, so that means I clipped the track, and I'm going to want to re-record that and not get clipping in there. So just a real quick and easy way. I would experiment with the different monitor settings and find out which one you like best for recording. You'll get a much cleaner, much more professional recording if you add an audio interface to your setup. And basically how you configure your audio interface, if you can't remember, if you go up to GarageBand and go Preferences, Audio, you can see that my audio output's DigiDesign MBox 2 and my input's the MBox 2. And you can mess with the buffer settings. So hopefully this helped.